Somebody got tarp duty.
Yeah, I ran out of the tarp duty and said, please let me go first.
Oh, sure. Are we good to go, Coach? We're gonna wait.
Yeah, whenever
Okay.
you are.
You guys are good to go.
Okay, we're good. Okay, hey, Coach, just to start with, can you just talk about the ability to kind of wipe off the bad start? Because obviously the first couple innings weren't probably not what you wanted.
If by not what we wanted, you mean absolutely atrocious and ugly. That's the biggest thing that I'm proud of them for, is that I think teams in the past, I think teams that have less belief in themselves and each other would have folded in that situation. It was very uncharacteristic of us. I know there's 2 errors on the board. I feel like there's probably 5. Right. But it's not who we are, and their ability to move forward and just continue to fight to get back in it. When you get back up to even, it's a 0-0 game again, and it's a fresh start. And I just am really proud of them. I thought it was incredibly resilient, but it was really just their ability to, yeah, exactly, wipe it and say, okay, that's not us. Let's get back in this thing, because we're going to win the game. And they again, I know I tell you this all the time, Paul, but this team doesn't flinch. And this is another, this is another situation where they just said, okay, oh, well, let's go, move forward. Let's get back in this thing. And they, I thought they fought tremendously today.
Well, what you said is, sometimes it turns out that they don't have there's the walking the walk and talking the talk. Well, they walk the walk. They've got, what they did today shows what you said, right? Is the truth. They picked it up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's, I thought, I just was really proud of their fight. I thought the bottom of our order today was the difference maker. I thought Lenny had another huge day. I thought Autumn threw okay, to be honest. I thought they did a good job of making us make plays, and I don't feel like we did that well. I thought Jenna coming in and she and the defense putting up 2 zeros was huge for us. I think that was the shift. And when not that I don't think they had the belief from the jump, but that's when they were like, okay, we're winning this thing. Let's do this.
Okay. So. One of the plays I was going to ask, just looking at in the play in left field, did she not see the ball? Because I'm just going by what I saw that turned into a double, or was it just?
I think she tripped.
Okay.
So yeah, I think she tripped, and that's why it got past her there.
It's stumbled. Okay.
I'll have to rewatch it, but because I kind of get blocked on that angle, but I'm pretty sure she just tripped.
Just stumbled a bit. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Well, yeah. I understand. The reason I ask is it seemed like there was a momentary stop. Like maybe I don't see the ball quite well. Oh, whoops! Here it is. So
yeah. I'll ask her at some point, but I probably won't make her relive that one.
Yeah, not a big deal at this point. What about Mary? Did you have the idea of bringing her? Because I saw her like even in the 5th or so early, she was getting loose. So was that the plan to begin with, or early on?
Yeah. Every game, every SEC game, it's all hands on deck, to be honest. And so they have the plan from the jump. They know Jenna knew she was going to be early. Mary was going to be late. We have the other 2 going just in case. So we're never surprised by anything. But Mary knows the situation in which she would go in and close for us. And we had worked ourselves into that scenario. So it's always nice to be able to hand her the ball at the end and close the door for us.
Was there a discussion about walking Davidson, or was that did you have that mind made up when you came out there?
Yeah, I had my mind made up when I went out there to talk to them. Matt and I were sitting on the side. We just felt like we, quite honestly, I like the matchup between Mary and Nia too, but Nia's a big time player, and she's been one of their most productive hitters over the course of her career. And so, we just don't want their best player to beat us more than anything. And I thought Mary was ready for that. And then she dug in on Spexarth and had some great pitches and a really big moment.
Sure. And I guess the last thing for me is just having her, she's been your ace. To come in a big moment, that's what you expect out of her, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But quite honestly, I feel that confidence in our whole staff, just how they have each other's back and how they complement each other so well. I mean, we saw Stormy do it for Mary last night. We saw Jenna pick up Autumn today, and then Mary closed the door. So yeah, you know, obviously giving the ball to Mary at the end, you feel incredibly confident. But I mean, we have a tremendous amount of confidence in all of our pitchers. So we're in a really fortunate spot.
Sure. No, absolutely. Absolutely. It's just big moment there with, you know, they got runners on and you need an out there in a one-run ball game. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. I mean, you're putting her in with runners on and a one-run game, and you know, they have their 3-4 up, who are two of their most decorated players in their program history. And so you're like, ready or not, here you go. You're digging in on you know, Leilua, and to get her to pop up in the infield too is huge, because that's a sac fly situation and a player that has a ton of power and with a rise ball pitcher. So to get her to mishit it the way she did, that was just a huge pitch. And then getting Spexarth in that, you know, in that moment, you know, go into that curveball to get her looking was huge. She knew exactly what she wanted to throw, and I love when they do that. So proud of her.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm good. I'm good. Is somebody else want to jump in?
Anybody have any more questions for Coach?
Right there. Right there.
Good.
Thanks, Coach.
We're all good. Thank you.
Thank you. Now you can get the real one, the